You. Yeah, you who just ended up here by accident. Fair warning before we start. This ain't just background music for your night drive. This is a story about bad decisions, fast roads, beautiful disasters. And the kind of people who swear they'll never fall in love right before it happens to them. So if your life's a little too quiet right now, turn the volume up. You're gonna need to feel this one properly. Leather jacket hanging crooked, dust from 3 states on my boots. Whole life stuffed inside the backseat, next to unpaid tabs and worn out truths. I learned early, roads make better company than most people do. Highways don't ask questions, they just keep rolling beside you. Neon signs buzzing softly, cheap motels glowing like sin. Every city had another story, every woman another way to pull me in. And don't sit there acting innocent either. You've chased the wrong thing before too. I wasn't searching for redemption, wasn't trying to settle down. Back then freedom sounded sweeter when the engine noise drowned everything out. Yeah, this is usually the part where people think they got me figured out. I was born with the engine running, heart too restless for staying still, chasing midnight through cracked windshields like movement itself to finally heal. Every bar became a memory, every kiss vanished by dawn. I kept running like the devil feared what might happen if I stopped too long. Had a woman down in Tulsa tell me, boy, you'll end up alone. I laughed so hard I nearly missed 3 exits, headed home. Funny thing is, some sentences keep riding with you longer than people do. See, everybody romanticizes freedom until they gotta wake up beside it. And suddenly all those open road dreams start sounding colder after midnight. But me, I wore loneliness like expensive cologne. Walked into rooms halfway to leaving already, smiling like disappearing never hurt anybody. No roots, no promises, no reason to explain where I'd been. Truth is, I didn't think anybody alive could actually keep up with me. All right, real quick. You ever get so used to running that standing still starts feeling dangerous? Yeah, that was me every single night back then. Part of me kept pretending I loved being impossible to catch. The other part was secretly hoping somebody finally would. And trust me, that's where this whole damn story gets complicated. Oh, oh, restless man with restless hands and gasoline inside his soul. Oh, oh. And if you're still listening, good. Means your story probably ain't simple either. You know what midnight does to people? Makes them honest for about 20 minutes. Smoke hanging thick near the ceiling, cheap neon buzzing like a bad decision. Bartender already knew my order before I even crossed the room. Some girl in red kept staring sideways, like she recognized trouble by instinct. Meanwhile, I was busy pretending my life still looked intentional. I had cash in my pocket, gasoline on my jacket, 2 numbers on a napkin, and absolutely nowhere important to be. Yeah, you right there listening. You ever walk into a place already knowing you shouldn't stay long? Thought so. See, whiskey's funny. Doesn't change who you are, just turns the volume up. Whiskey talks louder at midnight, tells the truth people hide all day, turns lonely souls into believers for a couple songs and a cheap cab ride away. Everybody looking for salvation, inside glass of sweat and gold, trying to kiss away the silence before the night turns cold. Woman beside me smelled like danger and expensive perfume mixed with rain. She said, "You always this hard to read." I said, "Only after midnight." Man, she actually liked that answer. Whole room spinning slowly now, boots tapping heavy on the wooden floor. Some drunk guy near the jukebox trying to out-sing the harmonica solo. Be honest, you still listening alone right now, or somebody got you smiling beside them? Don't answer that. I can probably guess already. I kept my heart moving faster than anybody could hold on to it. At least, that's what I kept telling myself back then. Late drinks, loud laughs, everybody hiding damage. Bright smiles, dark eyes, heartbreak wrapped in package. Whole bar full of people trying hard not to remember, acting like bad decisions only heard in September. A bartender pouring therapy by the ounce all night. Neon reflections making everybody look alright. You ever notice lonely people dance a little harder, like movement itself can somehow make the silence softer? Yeah, you headphones on, sitting there past midnight. How many times you told yourself I'm probably alright? How many almost loves still living in your memory? How many names still hit your chest accidentally? Nah, don't lower the volume now. This part matters. And for the first time in a long time, freedom didn't feel quite as impressive anymore. You ever get tired of running before you even admit you're running? Yeah, me too.
Louder at midnight, but the truth stays after the buzz disappears, and every laugh inside these bars still echoes different in your ears. I kept chasing noise and motion, like stillness might expose my soul, never noticing how close I was to finally losing control. Now the story starts getting dangerous.
All right. Before this gets worse, I should probably mention something. At this point in the story, I still thought commitment was a medical condition. Yeah. That mindset's about to cost me. Motel glowing crimson off Highway 61 tonight. Vacancy sign flickering sideways like it knew my type on sight. Couple cigarettes in my jacket, cash running lower than pride. A woman at the front desk smiling like trouble already checked inside. I kept living fast on purpose, like slowing down might expose me. Every night another distraction, every morning another version of lonely. Come on now, don't act shocked. You use noise to avoid your own thoughts too. Back then I trusted movement more than promises of prayer. If life got emotionally dangerous, I disappeared before sunrise got there. Bad habits and motel lights, that's all I really knew. Half my heart inside the highway, other half burning straight through. Every room smelled like leaving, every kiss felt temporary. I treated love like background music while pretending freedom made me legendary. There she was near the jukebox, black dress and tired eyes, not trying hard to impress anybody, which somehow made her impossible to ignore tonight. See, most people flirt like they're performing. She looked at me like she could already read the ending. We talked about music first, old records, bad bars, and road scars. She laughed with her whole body like she'd survived some things too hard to explain casually. Yeah, you ever meet somebody and immediately feel your life changing a little? Terrifying feeling, ain't it? Whiskey burning conversation, young rebels getting older underneath the expectations. Whole city full of people scared of sitting with emotion, so they drown inside the nightlife and keep calling it devotion. I knew bartenders with better advice advice than therapists. Men acting bulletproof while emotionally delicate. Girls spinning under neon, trying hard not to break down. Everybody wearing confidence like armor downtown. And you there listening, yeah, don't lower your eyes now. How many times you almost changed but backed out somehow? How many almost forevers slipped straight through your hands? How many nights got wasted making half-hearted plans? Damn, this got personal real fast. She asked me, "What are you running from?" Funny thing is, I didn't have an answer anymore. At some point, the road stops being freedom and starts becoming hiding. Nobody tells you that part when you're young. And somewhere between her smile and the storm outside that motel window, I stopped wanting to leave so quickly. Bad habits and motel lights used to feel enough for me. Now every road keeps leading backwards to where her shadow used to be. For the first time in forever, something stronger than freedom appeared. God, that scared the hell out of me. Yeah. This is exactly where things stop being simple. You ever notice how some people walk into your life already feeling permanent? Yeah, that scared me more than anything else so far. She slept sideways through the sunrise, hair falling across my arm. Whole motel room glowing amber, quiet enough to hear my thoughts for once. And that right there, dangerous situation for a man like me. See, silence never used to bother me until hers started feeling comfortable. Coffee steaming near the window, storm finally moving south. She looked peaceful in the morning while I looked trapped inside myself somehow. Alright, be honest with me for a second. You ever start pulling away the exact moment something begins feeling real? Yeah, that instinct ruins people. I knew how to disappear cleanly, leave before emotions settled in, make goodbye look effortless, even when it wasn't, especially when it wasn't. I ain't the type to stay, never was, never planned to be. I kept one hand on the doorway, like freedom still belonged to me. But she looked at me different, like she could see beneath the acting, Lord. Nobody had done that before. We drove nowhere for hours, windows down, music low. She sang badly to old records and somehow made them sound honest though. I remember thinking, This woman laughs like she actually survived something. And me? I was still performing invincibility, still acting like scars only look good on album covers, still pretending loneliness made me interesting. Careful now. If any of this sounds familiar, you might be emotionally unavailable too. Welcome to the club.
Oh, fast cars, back bars, smoke under the ceiling. Whole generation terrified of actually feeling. Everybody talking freedom while emotionally chained, acting like avoiding heartbreak means avoiding pain. See, I knew men who could fight 6 dudes in a parking lot, but couldn't say I miss you without their voice tying knots. Girls posting perfect smiles while quietly coming apart. Whole world getting better at hiding the damage heart. And you there listening, yeah, don't zone out now. How many walls you build nobody talks about? How many times you almost loved and slammed the brakes? How many good things got buried under bad mistakes?
Damn, we're getting honest tonight. She asked me, why do you always look ready to leave? I almost lied again. Truth is, when you spend enough years running, you start confusing loneliness with identity. Nobody warns you about that part either. Then she grabbed my hand like it was the easiest thing in the world. And for the first time in years, leaving didn't feel stronger than staying.
I ain't the type to stay. At least that's what I used to say. But somewhere between a heartbeat and the rain outside, something changed. Now every road behind me feels smaller than her eyes.
And God help me, I think I finally understand why some people stop running. Yeah. This woman's becoming a problem.
All right. After a couple dangerous nights with her, I did what every emotionally confused man with commitment issues does. I ran straight back into noise. And for a minute, it almost worked too.
City, amp smoke hanging in neon haze, whole room drowning in rhythm while my boots dragged across the floor. Girls leaning over whiskey glasses, lipstick stains on whiskey gold. Everybody talking freedom like getting loud could stop growing old. I knew exactly how to own a room, how to move, how to grin, how to disappear before things settled in.
Yeah, you there listening? You ever go back to your old habits just to prove they still fit? Dangerous game, brother.
So I turned the music louder, pushed the engine harder still. Anything to stop my damn mind from drifting back to her smile again. Girls, girls, and gasoline.
that used to be enough for me. Fast nights burning through my bloodstream, like the road itself setting me free. Bars glowing under neon shadows, cheap smoke underneath dim lights. I kept chasing noise and motion, trying to outrun quiet nights. Yeah. A woman near the counter told me I look like trouble wrapped in charm. God, people still romanticize disaster way too much. Meanwhile, all I could think about was the way she laughed in that motel room. And man, that irritated me deeply. See, I built this whole identity around movement, around freedom, around never needing anybody long enough to matter. And suddenly, one woman steals your peace for 3 damn songs straight. That's rude, honestly. Fast cars, dive bars, everybody performing. Whole damn world terrified of transforming. Men acting untouchable till love gets near. Then all that swagger starts cracking from fear. See, I knew kings of the nightlife scene, still emotionally collapsing when nobody sees. Girls moving slowly through cigarette haze, whole city addicted to escaping itself for days. And you there listening, yeah, don't hide now. How many times did your pride let you down somehow? How many nights got loud just to cover depression? How many bad habits disguised this expression? Careful, this song's starting to hit people personally. The neon stopped feeling magical. Usually that life made me feel untouchable. Tonight, it just felt noisy. And that scared me more than love did. Because when the old life stops satisfying you, there's no pretending anymore. Girls and gasoline still running wild inside my veins, but a memory keeps cutting through me every time midnight rain hits neon again. Now these long nights feel different, even whiskey hits me strange. And somewhere underneath this chaos, I think I'm finally starting to change. This woman's becoming impossible to ignore. You can outrun people, outrun cities, outrun memories. Hell, you can even outrun yourself for a while. But eventually, something catches up. Near Tulsa, dashboard glowing tired blue. She asleep inside my jacket while storm clouds swallowed the moon. Highway stretching endless forward like it always used to do. Only difference now was this time I didn't want to drive alone anymore. That realization hit me ugly, somewhere between the rain and radio static. Because freedom used to taste like power, now it just tasted temporary, yeah. This is the part with a cool, mysterious drifter. About damn time, honestly. Every mile I used to worship started feeling harder now. Like the road knew something I still wasn't ready to admit aloud. I was getting tired of leaving, running faster than regret. That's how I built this life. Headlights cutting through the darkness while I outran every chance to stay and fight. But a voice keeps breaking through me every time the silence hits. And Lord, I don't think running's working anymore like this. Stopped for gas around sunrise. Old man smoking by the pumps looked at me and said, "Son, you look exhausted." Man, strangers really do see too much sometimes. See, I spent years turning movement into identity, built entire philosophies around not needing roots, made loneliness sound poetic, made emotional distance sound masculine. But somewhere along the way, I think I stopped living and started hiding professionally. Careful with that one, that line tends to hit harder the older you get. Long roads, motel keys, silence in the console, whole life moving fast while emotionally unstable. Men taught young how to bury what they feel deep, then wonder why they can't sleep. See, I knew every trick for avoiding attachment. Human movement, whiskey, physical distraction, turn heartbreak into stories people sing along to, while privately forgetting what peace even belongs to. And you that listening, yeah, don't drift away now. How many versions of yourself you hiding somehow? How many times you joked instead of saying pain? How many exits you took just to avoid change? Damn. This album got real personal real fast. She woke up softly beside me tonight, looked over, smiled half asleep, and asked why I looked sad. I couldn't answer her, 'cause how do you explain to somebody that they accidentally became the first thing that ever made you question your entire life? Yeah, that'll shake a man up pretty good. And somewhere between her hand and mine, and the storm outside that windshield, I realized I wasn't scared of loving her. I was scared she might actually love me back. Riding faster than regret, finally catching up to me. Every road I used to worship ain't feeling sacred anymore without her beside me. Now the silence cuts much deeper than any lonely night before. And for the first time in my reckless life, I don't wanna run anymore.
left hiding from everybody.
You'll have one of those nights that feels forgettable at first. Same whiskey, same songs, same lonely people pretending they're fine. And somebody walks in, and suddenly the whole room changes shade. Rain sliding down the front windows, city lights drowning in blue. I was halfway through another excuse for why I preferred being alone. Yeah, I used to tell myself that a lot. Then she stepped through the doorway slowly, dark coat soaked from the storm outside. No dramatic entrance, no movie scene. Still somehow every conversation around me started sounding distant. That's the dangerous part nobody warns you about. Sometimes attraction doesn't arrive loudly. Sometimes it just sits beside you quietly and destroys your emotional balance. You ever meet somebody and immediately feel yourself becoming more honest around them? Dangerous situation, my friend. I kept pretending I looked unaffected, leaning cool against the counter light, but my heartbeat had already changed rhythm before she even learned my name. Then you walked in, like silence finally made sense somehow. Every reckless road behind me started slowing down. And all the noise I used to live inside suddenly felt far away the second your eyes met mine through that midnight rain. She ordered bourbon without hesitation, voice low enough to cut through the music. God, confidence looks different at 2 a.m. We talk like people already halfway familiar, which honestly made me nervous immediately. See, chemistry never scared me before. Temporary things are easy, but comfort gets dangerous fast. Because suddenly I wasn't performing anymore, wasn't trying to sound mysterious, wasn't turning pain into personality traits. I was just listening to her talk, like the whole city disappeared around us. And you there listening right now. When was the last time somebody made you forget your usual defense mechanisms? Yeah, exactly. Late drinks, soft eyes, downtown collision, whole life built around emotional evasion. Men like me learn early how to stay untouched. Then one person arrives and suddenly it's too much. I could talk my way through any conversation, turn charm into armor, distance into reputation. But she looked at me like she saw past all that noise, like she understood the difference between performance and void. And you there listening, yeah, stay with me now. Who made you carefully built walls fall down somehow? Who turned your confidence nervous overnight? Who made your old life suddenly feel too light? Man, human connection really is inconvenient timing. At one point tonight, she laughed softly, touched my hand for maybe 2 seconds, and my entire nervous system betrayed me immediately. Ridiculous, because I've survived fights, storms, empty highways, years of loneliness. But somehow one calm woman in neon light had me emotionally disoriented by midnight. Nobody tells you this part when you're younger. Sometimes the strongest thing in the room isn't power, it's peace.
Then you walked in, and everything reckless lost control. Every empty road behind me started taking pieces of my soul. Now the silence feels different. Now the night cuts deeper too. And for the first time in my restless life, I think I met somebody I don't wanna lose. Yeah, yeah. This is getting dangerous for real now.
You ever get hypnotized by somebody without realizing it immediately? Yeah. That's how this started getting complicated. Velvet dress under red neon, smoke curling slowly near her lips, city rain sliding down the windows while jazz leaks soft from distant speakers. She moved like she belonged to the night, like silence followed her naturally. Meanwhile, I forgot halfway through my drink what I was even pretending to think about. See, beautiful women never surprised me before. I built entire years around temporary attraction, but she made stillness feel magnetic somehow. You ever sit across from somebody and suddenly the whole room disappears around them? Dangerous territory, brother. Her fingers tracing circles on the glass, slow enough to ruin my concentration. And God, she had no idea what she was doing to me. Velvet dress in neon light, eyes hitting me like slow blue fire. Every move she made tonight pulled me deeper into the wire, and all my reckless instincts started losing ground somehow. The closer she leaned toward me, the less I wanted to run now. The less I wanted to run now. Rain painted silver on the boulevard, taxi lights bleeding through the glass, a perfume mixed with cigarette smoke and something softer I still can't describe. She kept tucking her hair behind one ear. Every time she laughed at something stupid I said, man, I started paying attention to details way too fast. That's when you know you're already in trouble, because attraction notices bodies but attachment notices patterns. The little things, the human things. And you there listening right now, you ever catch yourself memorizing somebody accidentally? Yeah, that's never casual. Yeah. Late nights, red lights, downtown temptation, whole world moving fast with no destination. Men act cold till somebody cuts through the act, then suddenly confidence starts cracking back. See, I knew every trick for avoiding attachment, turned movement and distance into emotional management. But she sat beside me calm as midnight rain, and somehow made chaos feel strangely containing. And you there listening, yeah, stay close now. Who got inside your head without showing you how? Who made your old habits lose their appeal? Who made your guarded heart start accidentally feeling? Damn, desire really is quieter than people think. At one point tonight, she grabbed my cigarette, took one slow drag, and smiled without looking at me. And I swear the whole damn city stopped moving for a second. Ridiculous. Because I've lived through fights, storms, reckless nights, and years of running. But somehow this woman in velvet and neon had me forgetting every exit route I ever trusted. Nobody warns you how dangerous peace can look when it finally wears a human face. Oh, velvet dress and neon light. Now every shadow feels alive. Every road I used to worship fades the longer she's beside me tonight. And somewhere between her laughter and the rain outside the door, I realized I wasn't chasing freedom anymore. Yeah, I'm way deeper in this than I planned to be.
I used to think I was hard to affect. Cities changed, bars changed, women changed. Nothing stayed long enough to matter. And somehow, one person rearranged my entire nervous system. Coffee gone cold beside the dashboard. 3 a.m. bleeding through motel blinds. Radio talking just to fill silence, while your memory kept interrupting mine. That's the part I hate admitting, because suddenly every song sounds connected to you. Every street feels heavier without you in it. Every night starts asking questions I spent years avoiding successfully. And now I catch myself checking my phone like some nervous teenager losing his mind. Beautiful. Love really humiliates people creatively. I built a whole identity around movement, around never needing too much from anybody. Then you
the sun even came up. Your name changed the weather inside my restless head. One call from you could calm storms I didn't even know I carried yet. Now every lonely highway feels different than before. Somehow your absence echoes louder than barroom noise ever could.
Last week I drove 300 miles just to convince myself I still could. Windows down, same old leather jacket, same old rebel soundtrack playing loud. Didn't work, because freedom stopped feeling complete the second it stopped including you. And honestly, that realization pissed me off a little. See, loneliness used to feel powerful, like proof nobody could hurt me deeply. But now it just feels empty in specific ways. That's new for me. Fast nights, highway lights, emotional collision. Whole life running smooth till somebody changes vision. Men like me stay moving so we never feel trapped. Till one pair of eyes makes the whole world collapse.
I used to laugh at people writing songs about heartbreak. Now I'm staring at motel ceilings fully awake. Funny how pride disappears piece by piece when one human being brings you chaos peace.
And maybe that's why people get scared of love. Not because it hurts, because it changes you before you're ready for it.
You called me tonight just to ask if I got home safe.
And somehow that simple question hit harder than all my old disasters combined, because nobody ever sounded worried about losing me before. Not like that. I think that's what's really happening here. It's not obsession. It's not lust. It's not ego anymore. It's attachment and God.
I don't know whether to run from it or protect it with everything I've got. Your name changed the weather. Now even silence feels alive. Every road I used to worship lost its meaning overnight. And somewhere between your voice and the storms inside my chest, I realized I don't know who I am anymore without hearing from you.
Yeah. This is way past dangerous now. Funny thing about love, nobody warns you how quiet the important moments are. Not the chaos, not the fireworks. Just two people awake at 3 a.m. trying not to let the night in too fast. Shoes beside the hallway, my jacket hanging near the door, coffee cups half cold on the table while old records spin slow across the floor. You tucked your legs underneath my arm like you'd already been there for years. And God, that kind of comfort scares men like me more than danger ever did.
outside, the city kept moving, sirens cutting through the rain. But inside that little room,
everything finally felt still for once.
you looked at me,
Half asleep,
fingers tracing circles on my hand. And for the first time in my life, leaving didn't feel natural anymore. Stay a little longer tonight, let the world wait outside the door. Right now your heartbeat next to mine feels like something worth slowing down for. I spent my whole life chasing motion, running hard from anything real. But your arms around me tonight
feel safer than freedom ever did.
You laugh softly in the kitchen, wearing my shirt like you belong there. Hair falling messy in the low light, while thunder rolls somewhere far away. And I caught myself imagining mornings, not highways, not bars, not another city disappearing behind me. Mornings that terrified me a little, because people like me know how to survive chaos. We know movement, noise, distance, but peace feels unfamiliar at first. Maybe that's why some people ruin good things, not because they don't want love, because they don't know how to trust. Late talks, dim lights, shadows on the ceiling, whole life moving fast. Now suddenly I'm feeling hands locked, slow breaths, city outside fading. Funny how one person changes what you call escaping. I used to think love meant losing who you are. Now I'm sitting here hoping this night goes too far. No performance left, no armor in my tone, just a tired, reckless man finally feeling home. And maybe growing up ain't becoming less wild. Maybe it's finding somebody worth staying still beside. Damn, never thought I'd say something like that out loud.
You fell asleep on my shoulder tonight, and I stayed awake longer than I should have, just listening to you breathe. Because somewhere along the way, it stopped feeling temporary.
And maybe that's what scares me most, not losing freedom,
Losing you.
so when you reach for my hand without even opening your eyes, something inside me finally stopped running. Stay a little longer tonight. Stay a little longer tonight. Let the rain keep falling slow. For the first time in all these years,
I don't wanna be alone. Every road that led me nowhere, every reckless thing I knew, feels smaller than this quiet moment, right here next to you. I think my whole life was trying to find this room. movie teaches you how to slow down. After spending your whole life running. And the worst part, sometimes the people you love most end up standing directly in front of the wreckage. Yeah. Your suitcase near the doorway, silence hanging sharp between us, rain hammering hard against the windows while neither one of us moved first. Funny how two people can sleep beside each other for weeks, then suddenly feel miles apart overnight. You ask why I look distant lately, why my eyes always seem halfway gone. And God, I wanted to answer honestly, but honesty started terrifying me the moment I realized how much losing you would hurt. See, loving somebody sounds beautiful until they become capable of destroying you. Then every feeling starts walking around loaded. Hearts don't break smoothly, not for people built like us. We slam into love at full speed, then panic when it gets too close to trust. I spent years surviving chaos, now peace itself feels dangerous. And every time you pull me closer, part of me still wants to run. What was wrong? I kept saying nothing like a coward. Whole room thick with tension, both of us too tired to keep pretending. Because deep down I knew the truth already. This wasn't about you being hard to love. It was about me not knowing how to receive it without expecting disaster eventually. That's the ugly side nobody romanticizes. When somebody finally loves you correctly, and your first instinct is still self-destruction. Yeah, that realization hit me hard too. Raised fast, move fast, whole life unstable. Learned young, never leave your heart on the table. Men like me turn distance into instinctive reaction, then wonder why we sabotage genuine attachment. See, freedom looked cool till it started feeling empty. Now I got somebody real standing right in front of me, and somehow my damaged mind still whispers, leave first. Like loneliness hurts less than watching love burst. No, nobody teaches broken people how to stay calm, how to stop treating affection like incoming harm, how to stop hearing goodbye in every small fight, how to stop preparing emotionally to leave every night. That's the real collision right there. Not anger, fear. Chasing somebody already leaving. And partner, that question damn near destroyed me. because I didn't have an answer. Only scars, instincts, old survival habits dressed up like personality. Then you grabbed my hand anyway, like maybe I was still worth fighting for.
Hearts don't break smoothly, especially after years of running wild. You can't slam through life untouched forever. Eventually love reaches the frightened child. Now every wall I built for survival is collapsing piece by piece tonight. God help me.
I think I finally understand why people cry during fights. Yeah, loving somebody is way more violent than I expected. You know what the dangerous part is? It's not falling for somebody. It's realizing you don't want to be the same person anymore after they arrive. Yeah, that changes everything. Your lipstick stain still on my coffee cup, my leather jacket hanging beside your dress, morning light breaking through the curtains slowly, while your fingers rested quietly against my chest. And somewhere between all our fights, all our late night apologies, all the moments I almost ran again, you started feeling like home to me. Funny thing is, I used to think love would weaken me, turn me soft, make me lose myself. But you didn't erase who I was, you just made me tired of hiding behind it. I still got storms inside me, still got old instincts pulling hard. But now when I picture the future, you're standing in it. You make reckless look beautiful, like chaos finally found a soul. Every scar I tried surviving through somehow brought me where I belong. And maybe loving me ain't safe, maybe we both burn too bright, but God, I don't wanna run from this tonight. You smiled at me across the kitchen, like you already knew I was losing the fight, not the argument. The fight against needing somebody this deeply, because now every road behind me feels smaller than the life ahead with you. And that realization still scares the hell out of me sometimes. But fear ain't enough anymore, not this time. Tell me something. Have you ever met somebody who made your old life stop making sense? Not because it was bad, because suddenly you wanted something real more than escape.
Restless nights, hard roads, living untamed. Whole life moving wild with gasoline in my veins. Thought freedom and never letting nobody close. Now I got your heartbeat living under my clothes. See, men like me romanticize running away, turn loneliness into poetry just to survive the pain. But you looked at me different, like you saw through the smoke, like you knew every lie reckless people tell to cope. And maybe that's why this scares me so bad, because losing you would hurt deeper than anything I had. Still, I'd rather risk destruction with you than go back to surviving alone. Damn, that sounded dangerously honest. Tonight you fell asleep beside me again, and for once I didn't stare at the ceiling planning escape routes. I just watched the rain outside and imagined staying. Not for a weekend, not for a season, for real. And maybe we still got damage ahead of us. Maybe loving each other won't always look beautiful. But I know this now, running never healed me the way your presence does. You made reckless look beautiful, like broken hearts can still be brave. Every road that almost killed me somehow led me to your name. And maybe this love gets messy, maybe it leaves scars that never fade. But for the first time in my restless life, I wanna stay. I wanna stay. Yeah. This woman really changed the whole damn story.
I used to think freedom meant never stopping, never staying long enough for anybody to matter too much. But somewhere along the way, the road stopped feeling complete by itself. Funny how one person can change the meaning of movement. Sunrise bleeding through the windshield, coffee cooling near my hand. Interstate lines stretching endless while your voice still lingers in my head. Couple years ago, this kind of silence would have felt perfect. Now it just feels incomplete without you in it. There's an old motel sign fading behind me. Same bars, same neon ghosts, same roads I once treated like religion. But lately I keep wondering how many miles a man can drive before he finally admits he's looking for somewhere to belong. See, I still love the motion, still love tires humming through the dark, still love disappearing into nowhere. I just don't want to disappear alone anymore. Somewhere between the highway and you, I started becoming somebody new. Not less wild, not less free, just tired of confusing loneliness with liberty. And now every road I take feels different than it used to do. Somewhere between who I was and your love, I finally started telling myself the truth. I used to chase like they could save me from myself. Loud bars, fast women, empty conversations wrapped in smoke. Thought surviving alone made me stronger. Maybe it just made me harder to reach. You never forced me to change. That's the part that still gets me. You just love me honestly until pretending stopped feeling necessary. Nobody talks enough about that kind of love, the kind that doesn't control you, just gives you a reason to stop running so hard. Maybe growing up isn't losing your fire. Maybe it's finally learning where to place it. Long road, sunrise, half-lit reflections, whole life built on beautiful evasions. Young men chasing freedom through every small town, never realizing loneliness still follows around. See, I wore rebellion like a second skin, turned movement into medicine again and again. But every mile started feeling colder somehow, till your voice became the only thing slowing me down. And maybe that's why this feels so strange to me. I spent years protecting my ability to leave. Now I catch myself imagining front porch lights, slow dancing in kitchens on ordinary nights. Damn, nobody told me peace could feel this powerful. And realize something. For the first time in my life, I wasn't thinking about where to run next. I was thinking about getting back to you. And partner, that scared me less than it used to. Maybe that's what healing actually looks like. Not becoming somebody different, just finally becoming somebody honest. Somewhere between the highway and you, my restless soul finally slowed down. Every reckless dream behind me looks different in the daylight now. And I still got storms inside me, still got scars that ache like truth. But somewhere between freedom and love, I stopped being afraid of needing you. Yeah, guess I don't belong completely to the road anymore. Some lessons don't arrive gently. Some lessons show up at 2 a.m. Standing in the kitchen, looking at the person you love like they're getting tired of surviving you. Yeah, that kind stays with a man forever. You stood there crying softly, trying hard not to let me see. Hands wrapped around your coffee cup like it was holding you together for me. And all I could think was, God, how many times did I make love harder than it needed to be? I use a distance like armor, silence like self-defense, turned fear into sharp words and acted surprised when they left scars. Truth is, I knew how to survive alone so well, I almost ruined being loved correctly. See, nobody warns you that healing still hurts sometimes, especially when somebody stays long enough to touch the broken parts honestly. I learned you love the hard way, through sleepless nights and almost goodbyes, through every moment you reached for me, while I was still learning how not to hide. And Lord, you could have walked away so many times, but somehow your heart kept choosing mine, even when I made loving me difficult. I used to romanticize damage, like pain made a man more real, turn loneliness into identity, wore emotional scars like sex appeal. That version of me thought suffering looked poetic. Now I see how exhausting it must have been, trying to love somebody who kept flinching at happiness. And you never demanded perfection, never asked me to become somebody fake. You just kept showing up honestly, until I finally stopped running from it. Funny how we spend years protecting ourselves and meet somebody worth being vulnerable for, and suddenly realize how lonely survival actually was. Long nights, closed hearts, emotionally defensive, whole life treating real love like something expensive. Men like me grow up learning never fall too deep, then wonder why peace feels impossible to keep. See, I blame the road for things I never faced, turned movement into excuses every time I was afraid. But she stayed patient through every restless phase, while I kept testing a love I should have praised. And maybe maturity ain't becoming less flawed, maybe it's finally admitting where you've been wrong. Maybe love isn't finding somebody perfect to hold, maybe it's somebody refusing to let go, while you learn how to become honest. Damn, the truth hits harder after midnight. Fell asleep beside me earlier tonight, and I stayed awake staring at the ceiling again, not planning escape routes this time, just replaying every moment. I almost pushed you too far away. And partner, that thought hurts more than loneliness ever did, because somewhere along this road you became more than love to me. You became the place I finally stopped fighting myself.
I learned you love the hard way, through every fear I couldn't explain, through every wall you stood beside, while teaching my restless heart to stay. And now I know some people enter your life
but to love you long enough that you finally want to heal yourself. Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause that's what real love actually looks like. You know, some nights don't feel important while they're happening. Then years later, you realize that was the exact moment your whole life changed direction. Funny thing is, it usually happens quietly. Last bar still open downtown, neon glowing soft against the rain. Bartender wiping down empty glasses while old blues records played low again. Your hand resting easy near mine, like staying had finally become natural. No tension, no running, no pretending either of us felt less than this. Outside, the city moves slower somehow, streets shining gold beneath midnight lights. And for the first time in my restless life, the future didn't scare me anymore. See, I spent years believing freedom meant never needing anyone. Now I'm sitting here realizing love might have been the thing I was searching for all along. This feels like the last call before forever, like every broken road finally led somewhere true. Every lonely night, every reckless decision somehow brought me here to you. And if this is the beginning of the rest of my life tonight, baby, I think I'm finally ready. Softly across the table, hair falling slow against your shoulders. God, I still catch myself staring at you sometimes, like my heart's trying to memorize peace. Maybe that sounds dramatic, but men like me don't stumble into calm naturally. We arrive there exhausted, bruised up by our own survival instincts. Yet somehow you stay patient enough to watch me become softer without losing myself. Maybe that's why certain people change your life forever. Not because they rescue you, because they make you want to stop rescuing yourself from being loved. Late nights, slow songs, city breathing low, whole life moving fast with nowhere real to go. Thought love meant losing pieces of who you are. Now I'm sitting beside you underneath these dying bar lights. See, I used to worship motion like religion, turn every goodbye into
control, like your presence finally gave direction to my soul. And maybe growing older ain't about becoming tame. Maybe it's learning which fires deserve your flame. Maybe forever ain't some prison people fear. Maybe forever's just finding somebody who makes staying feel sincere. Damn. Never thought peace would sound this beautiful. You looked at me tonight, really looked at me like you already knew the answer before I said anything. Then you asked softly, where are you running now? And for the first time in my life, I didn't have one damn place left to escape to. Because every version of home in my head started looking exactly like you. And partner, I think that's when I finally understood something. Love doesn't take freedom away. Real love gives it somewhere meaningful to land. This feels like the last call before forever. Like my restless heart finally found the truth. Every storm behind me, every mile that nearly broke me, led me straight into you. And now the road ahead don't scare me, not with your hand holding mine tonight. If this is the beginning of forever, I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah. Some people really do change your whole damn life.
You know what nobody tells men like us? Surviving the world is easy compared to surviving love, honestly. Because strength's one thing, but letting somebody truly see you, that takes a different kind of courage.
Like scars proved I was untouchable. Whole life moving too fast, so nobody noticed what hurt underneath. Smoke-filled bars, empty highways before dawn. Yeah, I knew how to survive chaos beautifully. Then you came along and somehow made peace feel stronger than adrenaline ever did. Still hard to believe, honestly. Now wake beside your heartbeat, and the whole world feels quieter somehow. Like my soul finally stopped running from itself.
Maybe some people don't save your life dramatically. Maybe they just teach you. You don't have to destroy yourself to feel alive anymore.
And God, I fought this feeling hard at first, because men like me confuse vulnerability with weakness. Wild men still fall in love, still lose sleep over one woman's touch, still stand frozen in kitchen light, realizing somebody finally matters that much. And all these years I called it freedom, running from anything that hurt. Now I'd rather stand beside your heart than spend another life
outrun mine. Didn't ask me to become softer, didn't try to change who I am. You just love me honestly enough that the walls stop feeling necessary. That's the part nobody talks about. Real love doesn't erase a man's fire, it gives the fire somewhere worth burning for. So yeah, I still love loud engines, late night drives, whiskey burning through old blues songs. But now every future I imagine has your laughter somewhere inside it too.
Fast life, hard roads, emotionally defensive. Whole generation scared of actually being sensitive. Men taught young, keep your feelings locked tight, then spend years wondering why love feels frightening.
I thought survival made me complicated. Truth is, I was just emotionally exhausted, turning loneliness into part of my soul, pretending movement meant control.
And she looked at me one night real calm, said, "You know you don't gotta fight everything, right?"
Damn!
Nobody had ever said that to me before. Because standing in front of somebody honestly, without running, without hiding, without pretending you don't care, that's the strongest I've ever felt in my life.
Wild men still fall in love, still break open underneath the right touch, still learn freedom means nothing.
Toward the woman who taught me how to finally feel alive. Yeah, guess I didn't lose myself after all.
You ever sit still long enough for your whole life to suddenly make sense all at once? That happened to me tonight. For years I thought I was just surviving. Bars, highways, motel ceilings, broken nights stitched together with whiskey in motion. But now I think every wrong turn was leading somewhere after all. Sun coming up through the windshield, coffee cooling in my hand. You asleep beside beside me quietly while the whole world turned gold again. And suddenly every version of my old life started replaying in fragments. Smoke-filled rooms, empty laughter, running from things I never understood completely. God, I really spent years pretending loneliness was freedom. Some part of you probably understands that too. How one person can suddenly make your entire past feel different somehow. I used to think I was lost. Now I think I was just being led somewhere. I couldn't see it.
All my roads led here. Every reckless mile, every lonely midnight, every fake smile fading with the neon light, every heartbreak I survived, every town that disappeared
Somehow carried me closer to you. Nights I almost gave up on people completely. Remember telling myself I work better alone. Truth is, I just got too good at leaving before anybody mattered. But you stayed through every difficult version of me. The guarded one, the restless one, the man pretending he wasn't emotionally exhausted. And somehow you never loved me less for it. You know what changes a person permanently? Being fully seen and loved anyway.
long roads, cold nights, emotionally running, whole life chasing movement without becoming something, turning freedom into religion, distance into style, never realizing healing waited the whole while. I blame cities for the emptiness I carried, blame time and blame fear, blamed everybody but myself. But eventually your heart gets tired of surviving half alive, and maybe growing older ain't losing your wild side. Maybe it's finally learning where your soul belongs.
Tell me something honestly. How many versions of yourself did it take before you became capable of real love? Yeah, that question hit me hard too. I looked over at you sleeping this morning, and for the first time in my life, I didn't feel the urge to run from happiness anymore. No exit plan, no emotional distance, no hidden part of me preparing to disappear. Just peace. Actual peace. And maybe I needed every wrong decision before this.
Every lonely highway, every empty bar stool, every heartbreak that almost hardened me forever.
Because if I hadn't gotten lost all those years, I might never have recognized home when I finally found it.
All my roads led here, every scar and every stone, every version of the man I used to be brought me to your arms. Now the past don't hurt the same. Now every memory shines differently somehow.
Because everything I survived finally means something now. Yeah. Maybe some people really are worth the whole journey. I used to think people like me were built to keep moving forever. Different cities, different nights, different versions of loneliness. Maybe some of us really do spend years running from silence, running from memories, running from love before it gets close enough to matter. Funny thing is, eventually the road gets tired too. Across the dashboard, coffee cups shaking softly with the highway. Your hands staying wrapped inside mine while the whole world slowly wakes outside. And honestly, years ago I would have laughed at a life like this. Back then, I thought freedom meant never belonging anywhere. Somewhere real to return to. I still got storms inside me sometimes, still got restless nights, but nah, I don't face them alone anymore. Runaways learn slowly how to stop treating love like something to escape, how to let somebody hold their heart pulling away. And every lonely road behind me, every year I barely survived, was leading me toward the life I was too scared to want before. There's still gasoline underneath my fingernails, still blue songs living inside my chest, still nights where old ghosts wake up and memories hit harder than expected. But now your voice cuts through the noise like sunrise through storm clouds, and somehow this restless soul of mine finally feels less lost in the dark. Guess healing doesn't arrive dramatically after all. Sometimes it just sits beside you quietly until one day you realize you're not hurting the same anymore. Long roads, hard lessons, emotionally stubborn, whole life trying not to need someone, turning distance into armor, silence into pride, never realizing loneliness was eating me alive. Men like me romanticize escape, call emotional walls strength just to feel safe. But eventually your heart asks questions your ego can't answer anymore. Like, who are you when the noise disappears? Who do you become when somebody stays? How many years do runaways waste before learning love ain't weakness? Yeah. We learn slowly. We learn slowly. We learn slowly. Time trying to outrun life that I almost missed the best part of it completely. You, not the chaos, not the adrenaline, just you and the way you looked at me like I was still worth loving. even when I didn't know how to love myself yet. And somewhere between all those highways, all those broken nights, all those lost versions of me, I finally became a man capable of staying.
Runaways learn slowly, but some hearts are worth the wait. Some people walk into your life and completely rewrite your fate. Now every road ahead of me feels brighter than the ones behind,
because freedom finally found me the moment your hand found mine. Love, I love you. Will you marry me?